1st, commencement exercises began. Will you please rise and join Michael Mara in the singing of the national anthem, and please remain standing for the invocation offered by Reverend Doloff.
Let us pray. It is with great joy that we celebrate the accomplishments, successes, and new opportunities of those we honor on this most glorious night. May we and all who have come to celebrate this night be surrounded by the blessings of the one who has made us all. Amen.
Please be seated. Please allow me the opportunity to present the members of the platform. If you would, please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. On the stage with me in the front row, starting from my left, Reverend James Dahlhoff, Mr. Joe Cubitt, Chair, Board of Trustees, BC3 Alumni, the Honorable Kimberly Geyer, Butler County Board of Commissioners, 2018 Distinguished Alumni, Mr. Matthew Ryder, Student Speaker, Mr. James Herboski, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Belinda Richardson, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Case Willoughby, Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, Dr. Steve Tyrell, President, North Country Community College, Keynote Speaker, Ms. Sandra Eilenfeld, Class of 2007, 2018 Distinguished Alumni, and our Distinguished Alumni Speaker, Ms. Kiera Wood, Student Alumni Speaker, Dr. Bruce Russell, Board of Trustees. In the back row, starting from my left, Mr. Michael Mara, vocalist, BC3 Alumni, Dr. William DiCuccio, Board of Trustees, Mr. Ken DeFurio, Board of Trustees, Mr. Brian McCafferty, Board of Trustees, Mr. Joe Taylor, Board of Trustees, Mr. Glenn Miller, Board of Trustees, BC3 Alumni, Ms. Ruth Purcell, Executive Director of the BC3 Education Foundation and External Relations, Ms. Tina Flieger, Interim Executive Director of Human Resources, Equal Opportunity Compliance Officer, BC3 Alumni. Ms. Jennifer Poehler, Board of Trustees. Mr. Scott McDowell, Board of Trustees. Ms. Gail Paserba, Board of Trustees. Ms. Nancy Steibel, Board of Trustees. And Mr. Carmine Scotis, Board of Trustees. Please join me in thanking these individuals for their commitment to this college. Good evening and welcome to Butler County Community College's 2019 commencement exercise. Although we have approximately 320 graduates marching this evening, which we believe is a record number, our class of 2019 actually consists of 599 graduates. That is easily the highest number of graduates this century for BC3. There are 32 students this evening graduating with at least 2 degrees, 2 certificates, or 1 of each. There are another 32 individuals who are veterans or currently serving in the United States military who are part of this class. We have a 70-year-old grandmother of 3, a 35-year-old mother of 6, and parents who will graduate with their children. We have BC3's first All-American in 2 sports. And we have 6 students to receive workplace certificates from completing our new Rival Entrepreneurship program. On behalf of the college, I extend to you our sincerest congratulations. I hope that each of you, the graduates, your family and friends, realize what a significant accomplishment this is this evening. Our roots as an institution of higher education are represented in the BC3 College Seal. Agriculture, steel, and oil serving as key underpinnings to make higher education possible for the citizens of Butler County and, frankly, northwestern Pennsylvania as a whole. Each and every day, as president of this institution, I thank those individuals who were here before me that has helped to make this an incredible institution of higher ed. I would also like to draw attention to the fact that this is the first commencement in over 3 decades without our beloved previous board chair, Mr. Ray Steffler. Ray had a great deal to do with making this a first-class institution of higher education. He was a 1986 BC3 graduate, a 2017 BC3 Distinguished Alumnus, and he served 34 years on our Board of Trustees and 20 as a board chair. He passed away February 16th of this year, and as I said, this is the first commencement minus Ray in over 3 decades. I know on behalf of my Board of Trustee members and executive team and college as a whole, Ray, we're thinking of you this evening. Folks, it's been another incredible year at Butler County Community College. Not once, not twice, but for 3 consecutive rankings, this wonderful institution, led by our terrific faculty with our fantastic students, has been named the #1 community college in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. For a 3rd straight year, 3 years running, we were honored to have the lowest tuition in Western Pennsylvania and the best return on investment for our students, for schools not only in Western Pennsylvania, Eastern Ohio, and even Northern West Virginia. We established our first presence in downtown Butler with an office on South Main Street. BC3 at Lawrence Crossing, located Union Township in Lawrence County, received an Economic Development Impact Award. Matthew Reitler and Claire Rogers received statewide recognition for their academic achievements. Matthew and Claire will graduate this evening. Assistant Professor in Business Les Graves was honored nationally for a Teaching Excellence Award. Our Pioneer golf and volleyball teams won conference championships, as did our men's and women's basketball squads. Players on those men's and women's basketball teams set all-time career scoring records at the college this winter. Record setters Joel Stutz and Mackenzie Craig will graduate with us this evening. And finally, our Rho Phi chapter of an international academic honor society with 3 million members received regional accolades. 126 members of our Rho Phi chapter will graduate this evening. To the graduates, I am absolutely confident that you are leaving this #1 ranked institution of higher education ready and prepared to face the challenges of the world. Again, our congratulations to you on your accomplishments. Thank you.
Good evening. President Neubauer, distinguished guests, faculty, administration, and staff, family members, and our 2019 graduating class. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'm delighted to welcome all of you to this joyous evening. We're gathered here this evening to celebrate another milestone in the lives of our graduates. This is indeed a moment that they've all been waiting for. They are to be commended for the hard work and the perseverance which they have devoted to their studies, entitling them to receive the degrees and certificates that will be conferred upon them this evening. Friends and family, you too are to be commended for the roles that you've played in helping our graduates to reach this goal. 35 years ago, I stood at commencement at Founders Hall here at BC3, waiting for my name to be called to come up and receive my degree. Like yours, graduates, my life had been shaped by the amazing people that comprise this fine institution. An institution where students can get a great start on their post-secondary education, where or underemployed workers can be retrained for future success, or where students can receive an education and enter their chosen career, all without shouldering a large amount of student loan debt. Members of this graduating class, I challenge you to take the knowledge, the inspiration, the encouragement which you received here at BC3 into the world that lies ahead of you and make a difference. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2019.
So normally, the president of our faculty organization would speak to the students. Unfortunately, Professor Graves is unable to join us this evening due to an illness, but he has reached out and extends his sincere congratulations to the class of 2019.
Good evening. Welcome to the 51st commencement of the Commonwealth's 3-time consecutive #1 community college, Butler County Community College. I am Butler County Commissioner Kim Geyer, and on behalf of the Butler County Commissioners, I would like to welcome all distinguished guests, President Dr. Neubauer, administration, faculty, fellow trustees, staff, parents, grandparents, and most of all, graduating students. Being a 1984 graduate of BC3 myself, I can vividly recall the excitement of this day. This day as a new journey that begins and a new life pathway is forged. You will join a host of many other distinguished BC3 alumni in this quest who are doing amazing and meaningful things with their lives. Like you, they started with a solid academic foundation and with the love and support of faculty, family, and friends. We, the Butler County Commissioners, recognize BC3's value to our community and to our county. It's much more than an educational institution. It is also a driver of workforce development, a key player in economic growth here in Butler County, and it's a significant employer in the region. BC3 is a source of great pride in our community, especially as we graduate another class of future leaders, full of great promise and potential. On behalf of the Butler County Commissioners, we hope that your educational experience at BC3 has been a positive and life-changing one. Thank you to all of our administration, faculty, staff, trustees, and parents who have had a hand in influencing the educational experience and special achievements of the graduates that we honor here this evening. This evening is about new beginnings and new opportunities for our graduates. In this spirit, we applaud each one of our fine graduates and wish them much success and happiness. We have every confidence that their time, talents, and skills will make a positive difference in our community and in our world. Thank you.
Good evening, faculty members, college administrators, staff, Board of Trustees, Butler County Community College graduates, and their family and friends. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable evening that has been set aside to acknowledge and congratulate all of the achievements and honors these hardworking men and women have accomplished. These students would not be where they are right now without the countless hours spent studying, the willpower to say no to a fun evening with friends despite unfinished assignments, and the determination to reach their goals amidst various distractions. However, oftentimes this level of commitment and intrinsic motivation is fueled by extrinsic motivation, and that is where you come in. Each of these scholars has a desire to reach their goals and exceed their expectations, and this attitude is what gets the job done. However, this extrinsic motivation is what fuels their fire to really succeed. The faculty, the advisors, the staff, the family, and the friends, all of you individuals that came out to support your student today, you are what really help us thrive. But you are more than just a pat on the back when things are going well, or a support after a job well done. You serve as a crutch when life challenges us with hardships and difficulties. Arnold Glasgow said, "A true friend never gets in your way unless you happen to be going down." So thanks for supporting your student in their college endeavors and helping them stay on track when circumstances are not ideal. Thanks for helping them reach their goals and encouraging them to strive for success. Your relentless encouragement is truly priceless. As for you graduates, I'm extremely proud of everything that you have accomplished to make BC3 really thrive. Whether it be goals met in class, goals met in a sport, or goals met in a club or organization you're involved in. In some way, you have all shown dedication to this institution and something that it stands for. And for that, I commend you. You have been influential in making my college experience as memorable and productive as it could be. I've had the pleasure to be heavily involved in many clubs and organizations on campus. I've seen the diligent students this school produces, and I am honored to have had the opportunity to work alongside so many inspiring and hardworking individuals. And there is one thing that I know for sure: hard work still does pay off, and that is why you are where you are sitting today. So congratulations. I wish you all the best of luck during your next steps in this wonderful life. Thank you, and God bless.
Sandra J. Eilenfeld was a married mother of 3 working full-time when she first enrolled at the Butler County Community College at age 45, because she said she couldn't wait a day longer to pursue her ultimate dream of higher education. That dream of higher education led to an associate's degree in physical education from BC3 in 2007, a bachelor's degree from Slippery Rock University of Pennsylvania in 2010, and a master's degree from the University of Pittsburgh in 2014. Sandra has served as an international trainer in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Thailand, Tokyo, and Jerusalem, and in 2018 was named one of our very own distinguished alumna. Today, she is Executive Director of the Butler YMCA. We are honored to have her here with us this evening. Please join me in welcoming Sandra J. Eilenfeld back to Butler County Community College.
Thank you. Congratulations, graduating class of 2019. I remember the day I graduated from BC3. I remember the day I graduated from Slippery Rock University, and I remember the day I graduated from the University of Pittsburgh. Each time, people would ask me, who motivated you? Who mentored you? Who helped you achieve your goals? So I ask you this day, who helped you get here? For many, the answer would be mom, dad, teacher, preacher, neighbor, aunt, and so on. For me, it was different. I was raised in a home with no love. My mom was killed in a car accident by a drunk driver when I was 8. I was tossed around like a hot potato because nobody really wanted me. Can anyone here relate to that? I was raised hearing you will never be anything. You will never go anywhere. No one will ever love you. As I became educated, I gained confidence by climbing over the obstacles in my life. Some of those obstacles had names. I felt empowered each time I stood in my cap and gown. What I have learned is accomplishment is achieved first by believing in yourself. At the University of Pittsburgh, I studied brain health, a hot topic right now in the news. Positive self-talk is powerful and can help you achieve amazing things. Combined with 150 minutes of physical movement each week, these are the tools to better thinking. I learned to believe I could, and I would often say to myself, I can, and I will, and then I did just that. So often, we achieve and then we run to the next thing on our list, without standing still for the moment that we dreamed of for so long. This is your day. You have earned this moment. For today, pause and enjoy the feeling of completing a huge goal. You did it. Celebrate with your family and friends. Recognize that dreams really do come true. Tell the person who made a positive impact in your life that brought you to this moment. You will make a life memory for you as well as that special someone. Tomorrow starts the next step in your journey. What else is on your list to accomplish? The startling thing I have learned about my life is when I pass, they're not going to talk about my success, nor my education. They're going to talk about who I was as a person and how I loved and encouraged others. Success is important, but kindness that can truly impact the lives of others, empowerment that leads another towards their goal, and conversations that are life-changing. That is where our success will be measured. Today is your day. Smile and remember the hard work. As you move forward, measure your success in the lives you impact, the people you empower, and the life-changing conversations you have. Keep believing in yourself. As you think you can, you will. Make Butler proud. Flap your wings, graduating class of 2019, and fly. Thank you.
What a wonderful speech, and as a token of our appreciation, here's a gift from the college. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Steve Tyrell has served as a Vice President for Student Affairs, as an Associate Dean for Student Discipline and Conflict Resolution, and in a variety of positions in student activities, residence life, and new student orientation. Today, he serves as the 6th president of North Country Community College in Saranac Lake, New York. In 1 month, he will retire from that position. Dr. Tyrell has published and presented papers on topics ranging from academic integrity to crisis management to effective intervention strategies for alcohol and drugs. He earned a bachelor's degree in speech communication and a master's degree in educational administration and supervision from the State University of New York in New Paltz. He earned a doctorate in rhetoric and technical communication from Michigan Technological University. We are absolutely honored to have Steve here with us this evening. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Tyrell.
Good evening. Welcome, graduates. You've worked hard to get to this milestone today. Welcome parents, family members, friends, alumni, and members of the BC3 community. When I was invited to be your commencement speaker, I was both honored and humbled. And I have a confession to make too. I'm a bit of a commencement junkie. I do love attending commencement programs. I've been attending commencement programs every year since 1980, some years more than once. Why do I love commencement? Because this is your day. It's a day to celebrate your accomplishments. It's a day for us in higher education to see the fruits of our labors as educators. We have worked with you as you have often met and overcome difficult challenges. We have had the honor to see you grow, to become more knowledgeable. Some of you grew in confidence, others we watched innovate beyond our imaginations, and we were there for some who were not quite sure how they would overcome a barrier, and we celebrated when you did so. These experiences you shared with us are the rewards we reap as higher education faculty and staff. It's our privilege to serve in the teaching learning process with you. You should be proud to be at this milestone in your life, and we want to thank you for allowing us to be with you as part of that journey. And since I hosted my college's commencement this past Saturday, today marks my 40th commencement ceremony overall. And I'm also the proud father of my firstborn, my son Zachary, who will graduate this upcoming Saturday with his baccalaureate degree. That'll make 41 commencement ceremonies, and we're still counting because my daughter graduates next year in December. And I'm not going to stop there, I can promise you that. So congratulations, class of 2019. You should be very proud of your accomplishments. Each of you as graduates are here to receive an academic credential. This credential is tied to your past, your present, and your future. The past is represented by the hard work you've exhibited and those that supported you along your journey, whether faculty, staff, parents, friends, students, coworkers, and others. You've earned it. The present is this moment, right here and right now. You are surrounded by people who believe in you, and you need to stay in the present and think about what strengths have you acquired? What barriers did you overcome? What lessons have you learned to get you to this point in your life? And the future is embedded in the fact that this academic credential speaks to your potential and how you will propel yourself forward towards something greater for you and greater for others in your lives. So what's next for you? And although the answer might be for some the graduation party or the barbecue after this program, this question is really posed beyond this semester and towards the greater future. With what gifts you have, with what strengths you've acquired, and what lessons you've learned, how can you do something next greater than what you've accomplished here? Really, the possibilities are endless. As you march across the stage tonight to receive your academic credential, you know full well that you have learned to date is just a part of a lifelong journey of your commitment to learning. Many of you will choose to continue on to pursue a baccalaureate degree. A number of you will choose to directly enter the workforce and obtain immediate employment. What we used to firmly believe in the past was that with your certificate, your associate's degree, and with those baccalaureate degrees in hand in the future, the bulk of your formal education was over. But with the rapid advances in technology today, coupled with the growing complexity of work, we know that for you to continue to compete in the workforce in the years ahead, your formal education is likely to continue most of the rest of your lives. I remember the days of me and my dad tinkering under the hood of the family car. Today, not anyone can just open the hood of a car and do that anymore. Due to computer systems and complex electronics having an impact on just about every aspect of how a car operates, it's a risky proposition for most of us to tinker around with a car. Unless, of course, you understand a wealth of knowledge from mechanical systems to diagnostics and operational analytics. Now one needs to be a well-trained, highly knowledgeable automotive technician, someone who can run those complex diagnostics, troubleshoot the problem, and then follow a sequence of complex tasks to carefully install and thus effect the necessary repairs and replacement of parts. That's today. On our doorstep are cars that are self-driving, cars programmed to see potholes coming and lift the wheel up so it does not fall into the pothole and break the wheel. With the rapid advances in automotive technology projected in the near future, half of what an automotive tech is trained to do today will be obsolete and outdated in 2 to 5 years from now. The effect of rapid technological advances in the automotive industry continues to increase in complexity of work for us. This increase in advances in complexity is also evident in just about every career and profession today. The way we work is changing rapidly everywhere. So if that's true, what will the jobs of the future look like? Bruce Anderson wrote in LinkedIn last November about the 12 jobs we will be looking for recruiting people in 2030 that do not exist today. Current predictions on the future jobs market is that anywhere between 50 to 85% of the jobs that today's graduates will be doing in 2030 haven't been invented yet. It's only 11 years away. Here are a few examples of predicted jobs in 2030 that Bruce Anderson described as not existing today. How about a job as an organ creator? The New Zealand-based website Crimson Education speculates that the shortage of transplantable organs will eventually lead scientists to create organs and body parts from stem cells and other materials, including some that don't even exist. Recruiters will be searching for candidates with a background in molecular biology, tissue engineering, and biomedical engineering. My son graduates this Saturday with a degree in graphic arts, and he works at the local college in the media arts department, and we'd like the next future job, an augmented reality journey builder. Starting with the notion developed from Total Recall, the movie, in Westworld, augmented reality journey builders will allow customers to experience virtually anything they wish. According to Cognizant 21 Jobs of the Future, the AR journey builders will create, calibrate, gamify, build, and most importantly, personalize the next generation of mind-blowing stories and in-the-moment vignettes for those well-heeled customers. The position will demand a film school degree as well as experience in massively multiplayer and online role-playing games and knowledge of and familiarity with leading head-mounted display equipment. That's different. How about a job as a biofilm installer? Biofilms, the collection of microbial cells attached to wet surfaces, are literally slime and pond scum and the source of 80% of all microbial infections. But they're also remarkable tools for sewage treatment, oil spill cleanup, and generating power. The Canadian Trust Scholarship states that by coating certain surfaces in the bathroom and kitchens of homes, they will become key tools for environmental-friendly buildings. They see a big role for biofilm installers in retrofitting small, energy-efficient buildings. It's possible that biofilm installers will fit showers with microbes that attack bathroom mildew, so I don't have to clean the tub anymore, and more broadly, equip homes with living organisms to process the garbage. If that happens, we won't have to ask anybody to take the trash out anymore. I love this next job, a rewilder. These are the radical transformers who will potentially turn a concrete jungle into a green belt. Rewilders will focus on undoing the blight of 2 centuries of an industrial revolution, replacing aging factories and unneeded buildings, roads and fences with forests and native species. Rewilders will likely be a background in agriculture, wildlife management, and environmental science. And finally, how about becoming a garbage designer? Humans, according to the United Nations, produce over 2 billion tons of garbage each year, and we're running out of places to stash the trash. But to those who say there's no way out of this mess, our future trash engineers say, rubbish. That's the only joke I have today, I'm sorry. The thrillers claim that garbage designers will come up with clever ways to upcycle trash to a larger scale, and manufacturers of everything from toys to clothes to furniture will hire them to find more efficient ways to use and reuse their products. A background in material science and industrial design will be needed for those who dream of nothing less than cleaning up our world. So what garbage isn't eaten by the microbes might be made into furniture. Graduates, I share with you these possible jobs of the future only because I want you to think about why it's important to get ready for them and what might be some things you might want to do in the years ahead so that you're prepared. Thomas Alpung wrote in The Future of Work a few key points to consider. He stated that by 2020, that's right, next year, right around the corner, more than a third of the core skill sets required for most jobs will include skills that are not even considered crucial today. Nearly 9 out of 10 workers now anticipate having to develop new skills all through their work life to keep up with the changes. So we're never going to be done. And the more crucial skills they need, according to many experts, are what we call cross-disciplinary ones. The World Economic Forum report states that technological trends, such as the fourth industrial revolution, will create many new cross-functional roles for which employees will need both technical and social and analytical skills. As previously separate and often unconnected fields of study now collide with each other, we will need new types of employees who can work in and across disciplinary boundaries. We will all of us need to learn those skills that allows each of us to work more effectively at the intersections of these disciplines. Today in college, we have had you take courses that were within a particular disciplinary area, and they were very focused on one subject. Colleges will need to create more opportunities to teach students how to live and navigate in these interdisciplinary spaces and where students can see the strong connections between the various academic disciplines. The jobs I shared with you that are predicted for 2030 are all interdisciplinary jobs. There is not one academic discipline or academic degree that exists today which can prepare you for any of the jobs I mentioned a moment ago. So, for you to learn to live and work in these intersections between these disciplines, between these current degree programs, there are some key soft skills you'll need to acquire and hone as we head towards 2030. Carlton Pugh, a professor at Georgia Tech, said that the most important skill for you to develop is a meta skill, the ability to adapt to changes. As the rate of technological innovation intensifies, and it does exponentially every day, the workforce of the future will need to adapt to new technology and new markets. The people who can adapt the best and the fastest will win. Thomas Alpung argued that the most important skill you will need to acquire is learnability, or the desire and capability to develop in-demand skills. Do this and you will become indispensable in the future. So my advice to you as graduates who are embarking on many jobs that may not exist in 10 years is that you must make a commitment to continue to learn. And not just learn, but to become smart and knowledgeable about what are the critical skills you will need to be able to be competitive in the workforce 5 years and 10 years from now. Looking at the jobs projected in the future, whether a rewilder or a garbage engineer or an augmented reality journey builder, and knowing the claims that the new jobs will be at the intersections of a number of current jobs and highly interdisciplinary, we could project that a number of things we should be thinking about. One, critical thinking and problem solving will be two skill sets that will be more important than ever. Two, technological advances will require most of us to continue to be able to work effectively with others, but now we also have to think about how will we work effectively with artificial intelligence. That we all learn how to utilize and interpret data in diagnostic analytics. You will need to continue to develop your core values that guide your understanding of your professional, personal, and work ethics. But as you continue to demonstrate a strong sense of integrity and exhibit solid ethical behavior, you still will be challenged as people from different disciplines and thus different professional values will work more closely together than they ever have done before. Irrespective of your personal beliefs about the world around you, you cannot succeed in the future if you're not globally and interculturally fluent. Fluency here equates to not only to your understanding of cultures, races, ages, genders, sexual orientation, and religions that are different than you, but that you are highly effective in your ability to work with those that are different from you. On that note, the recent decades of increased polarization of political perspectives and positions, the fostering of looking for information that largely reinforces my viewpoint and thus closes out my ability to listen to other viewpoints, well, that approach will put me and anyone else at a disadvantage if I take that approach in the future. All of this required of you in the very near future might sound like and feel very difficult to acquire. However, I must admit that I'm envious of you in your future. What you are a part of is creating an exciting future for all of us to live in. You will play a central role in solving some of the most difficult problems facing society today. You will have the ability to create a world that is far better than the one that we may have left you. You are positioned to create a world that moves humanity towards one that is smarter, kinder, and closer to each other in the human race than perhaps whatever has been imagined before. This is a challenging time, yes, an exciting time for you to be embarking on the next stage of your life. We look forward to where you travel in your journey. We look forward to where you will land next in making a difference, and how over time you will make your part of the world a bit better than what it is today. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak with you all this evening, and again, congratulations, graduates.
Great speech, Dr. Tyrell. Here's a token of our appreciation. Thank you again.
We will now proceed with the conferring of degrees. Candidates for degrees with honors are signified by gold tassels. The gold stoles are worn by members of our honor society, Phi Theta Kappa. Will the audience please refrain from applause until all of the diplomas in each category have been granted? Will the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts please rise? President Newpower, these candidates have met all the requirements for their degree. I am happy to present them to you, and I respectfully request that you confer upon them the degree of Associate of Arts.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of this college and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associates of Arts, with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the Associate of Arts degree graduates please come forward to receive your diplomas?
Okay, all ready?
Kira Ann Wood.
My family doesn't listen very well.
Tuba Ahmed. Delaney Ray Amerson. Michael G. Beck. Samuel John Biesinger. Chris Berklicker. Sarah Carlisle Bish. Ruth Ann Bradford. David M. Brooks. Jason Albert Bueller. Caitlin Marie Byers. Joshua B. Campbell. Courtney B. Caravella. Casey Lewis Cardone. Jacob Isaac Carlson. Deborah M. Carter.
Congratulations to you.
Alexander Shareva. Mackenzie Craig.
Congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Eleanor Kress. Rose Cole. Cole DeCamo. Vanessa Durf. Ethan Eberly. Vanessa L. Eberly. Dwayne E. Evans. May Lynn Rosemary Fallhaber. Brianna Fazio. Shane Fichter. Guinevere Faye Fields.
Congratulations, great job.
Kanisha Chanel Fish.
Congratulations, great job.
Dana Kelsey Gordon.
Way to go.
Jeanette Marie Green.
Congratulations.
Kristen Helgerman.
Congratulations.
Michaela Murray Holsinger.
Congratulations.
Brianna Huff.
Brianna, way to go. Congratulations.
Ashley Ann Jordan.
Congratulations.
Ronald Thomas Jurista III. Amanda Kirby.
Hey, Amanda, way to go.
Alexis Taylor Lachowski.
Congratulations.
Taylor Jane Lyle.
Congratulations, great job.
Laura Hamana Mars.
We have it right on the.
Walker W. McCall.
Congratulations. Great job.
Kaylee Nicole McEwen.
Haley, way to go. Congratulations.
Carissa Louise Morales.
Carissa, congratulations to you.
Julia Ellen Milo.
Julia, way to go.
Kelsey May Minnick. Melinda Miskovich.
Congratulations.
Brooke Lillian Marie Moore.
Brooke, congratulations. Great job.
Rachel Susan Marobado.
Congratulations to you.
Cora Lynn Thorne Morgan.
Way to go. Congratulations.
Chelsea Dale Morris.
Congratulations. Great.
Abigail C. Morrison.
Abigail.
Joshua T. Morrison.
Way to go.
Kyle Andrew Mugger.
Everybody, you made it.
Jasmine Vanessa Murdy.
Okay, stay in touch.
Kylie Renee Negley.
Congratulations.
Joseph William Nakowski.
Joe, way to go. Congratulations.
Aubrey Rose Norris.
Aubrey, great job.
Ashlyn Northcott.
Way to go, Ashlyn.
Jada Eileen Pappas.
Congratulations. Great job.
Marissa Ann Parise.
Congratulations.
Tiffany Lorraine Peacock.
Way to go.
Robin Peters. Kendra Lynn Rawl. Rihanna Nicole Rearick. Katina Renee Reed. Amanda Grace Robinson. Claire Maria Rose Rogers. Madison Nicole Roth. Kelly Elizabeth Rumbaugh. Jonte Nicole Scott.
Way to go. Congratulations.
Sierra Shea.
Sierra, way to go. Congratulations.
Taylor Alyssa Shiring.
Taylor, way to go. Congratulations.
Brianna Dawn Simmons.
Brianna, way to go.
Emily Simmons. Rayla Tyler Sins.
Congratulations.
Emily Elizabeth Spots.
Emily, way to go. Congratulations.
Rebecca Lee Stebbins. Monica Lynn Swaney.
Congratulations.
Paige Ann Toy. Molly Rose Trodden. Chad Michael Undercuffler.
Way to go.
Haley Nicole Faseri.
Congratulations. Great job.
Morgan Nicole Waldrop.
Congratulations.
Dominica M. Wardell.
Congratulations. Great job.
Sydney Camille Weiland.
Sydney, way to go. Congratulations.
Caitlin Gabriel Weiser.
Congratulations. Great job.
Caitlin Rose Whitefleet.
Congratulations.
Haley Williams.
Haley, awesome job.
Damian E. Young. Will the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science please rise? President Newpower, these candidates have met all the requirements for their degrees. I am happy to present them to you, and I respectfully request that you confer upon them the degree of Associate of Science.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of this college and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate of Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the Associates of Science degree graduates please come forward to receive your diplomas? Matthew John Reitler. Joshua Michael Bates.
Let your uncle give you this. Congratulations. Sorry about that.
Joseph Beecham.
All right, Joe, way to go.
Stephen Matthew Beekner.
Steve, way to go. Congratulations.
Kelly Aaron Criley.
Congratulations.
Troy Bell.
Troy, congratulations.
Emily May Black.
Emily, way to go. Congratulations.
Carly Burdette. Zachary Scott Burright.
Congratulations, great job.
Christina Rose Kanami. Josie Lee Cannon. Terry James Corson.
Congratulations.
Amara Marie Dorsey.
Congratulations.
Marissa Lynn Duddy.
Congratulations.
Amber Sue Durbin.
Congratulations.
Lindsay M. Finley. Rachel Elizabeth Henry. Courage Arthur Houston. Megan Elizabeth Hyatt.
Congratulations, great job.
Michelle L. Jasmer.
Congratulations.
Samantha J. Johns.
There you go, Samantha. Great job.
Margot Beatrice Nicole Hosaraviani.
Practice does make perfect, right? Congratulations.
Nicholas Richard Koch.
Okay, Nick. Congratulations.
Cole James Krisner.
Congratulations to you.
Brandon James Lawrence.
Brandon, way to go. Congratulations.
Alyssa Lauren Lovell.
Congratulations.
Kellen Lee McElwain.
Congratulations, great job.
Logan Meaner. Nicholas Arthur Mellinger.
Way to go, Nick. Congratulations.
Dakota Louise Merriman.
Congratulations, great job.
Devin Ryan Michael.
Way to go. Thank you.
Lisa Lee Mirando. Luke Robert Ostermeyer.
Hey, Luke, way to go. Congratulations. Thank you.
Jesse Wade Peters. Noah P. Pollock. Austin Michael Rowdybush. Alexis Elizabeth Smeeder. Jody Nicole Schultz.
Way to go, Jody.
Alan Richard Seabolt.
All right, Alan, you did it. Way to go.
Jace Stutz.
Congratulations.
Joel Stutz.
All right, Stutz.
Tiffany Nicole Unger. Tiffany Vandersnell.
Congratulations.
Ethan Hunter Waddell. Jennifer L. Wolf. Tanasia Denise Gamble Sanders.
Congratulations, great job.
Will the candidates for the degree of Associate of Applied Science please rise? President Newpower, these candidates have met all the requirements for their degrees. I am happy to present them to you, and I respectfully request that you confer upon them the degree of Associate of Applied Science.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of this college in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associates of Applied Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the Associate of Applied Science degree graduates please come forward to receive your diplomas? Miranda Alborn. Thomas J. Amato. Danetta Elaine Andrews. Brandon George Andrica. Sherry Pearl Atkinson. Michelle Lee Baker. Nicholas Jeremy Banks. Elizabeth Page Barclay.
Congratulations, great job.
Mimuna Conte.
Congratulations, great job.
Evan Yvonne M. Reed. Natalie Kathleen Barkis. Vaughn Patrick Barley. Nicole Ann Berry. Matthew Allen Bayuk. Evan Alessandro Bertoncello.
Proud of you, buddy.
Shay Hunter Bishop. Jennifer Ann Bowl. Kyle G. Brinlinger.
Congratulations, great job.
Alina Jobruski.
Congratulations.
Hannah Jo Bozowski.
Congratulations.
Paul Joseph Caporali.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Isabella Gerard Coyoto. Cayenne Marie Cristo. Robert A. Clark Jr. Teresa Darlene Coleman.
Congratulations.
Carly Ariel Comer.
Congratulations.
Dylan T. Corbin. Joshua William Cranmer.
Josh, way to go. Congratulations.
Kimberly Luann Cravener.
Congratulations.
Austin J. D'Amico. Julie Ann Damon. Alan William Davis. Casey A. Davis. Maria C. DeHart. Frederick E. DeLong III.
You did it. Congratulations.
Cassandra L. Dinger.
Way to go.
Crystal Jean Duncan.
Crystal, way to go.
Adam Finner.
Congratulations. Great job.
Tommy Fedoroff Jr.,
Congratulations. Great job.
Dominic Paul Figurelli,
Congratulations to you.
Jason Matthew Fraley, Sarah L. Freeman, Bethany Rose Geibel,
Congratulations.
Alyssa Jane Gibson,
Congratulations.
Michaela E. Grafton, Stephanie Ian Green,
Stephanie, congratulations.
Joshua Gregory,
Way to go, Josh. Congratulations. Thank you.
Amber M. Hanchek,
Amber, congratulations.
Eli Michael Harvey,
Congratulations.
Hunter James Hassler,
Hunter, congratulations.
Christine Nicole Heinsberg,
Congratulations.
Emily Nicole Hilgerman,
Emily, way to go. Great job.
Arabelle Hope Henderson,
Congratulations.
Colleen M. Horn,
Way to go. Congratulations.
Christopher J. Hornberger,
Way to go. Congratulations.
Taylor Morgan Hoshide, Amanda Kimberly Huffmeyer,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yin N. Hawin,
Congratulations. Great job.
Peggy Diane Ice,
Congratulations.
Rebecca Jane Inman,
Way to go.
Marissa Janelle Irwin,
Congratulations.
Olivia Marie Eisman,
Olivia, way to go.
Richard Robert Johnson,
All right, Richard, way to go.
Nathaniel Richard Jones,
Congratulations. Great job.
Carl Frank Coltenhauser,
Carl, way to go. Congratulations.
Alicia Kendall,
Alicia,
Brittany Ann Lindsay,
congratulations.
Sarah Ann Lockhart,
Congratulations.
Monica Lynn Lose, Ansley Elena Matthews,
Congratulations.
John M. Mays,
John, way to go. Congratulations.
Jessica A. McCowman,
Way to go, Jessica. Congratulations.
Lisa L. McCloskey,
Lisa, way to go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alex Jacob McKinney,
Congratulations to you.
Drew Allen Meyer,
Congratulations.
Sydney Lorraine Merton,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nikki B. Miller,
Way to go. Great job.
Shane N. M. Minnick,
Congratulations.
Lauren Ashley Mitchell,
Congratulations. Great job.
Nicole Ann Moan,
Cole, way to go. Great
Jonathan Henry Morgan, Jacob Morrison,
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Justin Morelli,
Thank you. Thank you.
Morgan Elise Morrison,
Congratulations.
Caitlin Noel Muller. Robert A. Newton Jr. Kelsey Marie Nicastro. Kayla Nicole Nenny. Ashley Diana Painter. Andrea Leanne Parody. Amelia K. Parsons. David A. Poliski. Cecilia Judith Pellegrino. Candace Marie Pennington. Erica Nicole Petrus. Alyssa Haley Plyler. Jennifer Ann Reamer. Brian Rice. Harley Rose Riley. Michael Victor Razai. Jesse Braden Rudiger. Jessica Mariah Rumba. Matthew Allen Solly. Bradley J. Sarvey. Megan M. Schuster. Jensen Nicole Slagle. Bryce Smith. Tanner A. Smith. Emily Mariana Smonek. Annalise M. Soma. Katie Elizabeth Speranza. Jonathan Ann Stanich. Michael J. Stevens. Gavin Thatcher. Mackenzie Ann Thomas. Matthew E. Tincha. Amber M. Toner. Twee T. Tran. Caitlin Rose Turney. Megan Elizabeth Vittori. Michelle Ann Whalen. Nathaniel Chase Zimmerman. Michelle L. Moore. Millicent A. Winnan. Will the candidates for the certificate or diploma of achievement please rise? President Newpower, these candidates have met all the requirements for their diplomas. I am happy to present them to you, and I respectfully request that you confer upon them the certificate or diploma of achievement.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of this college and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the certificate or diploma of achievement with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the certificate or diploma of achievement graduates please come forward? Sue Ann Allhouse. Kayla Lynn Engert. Michaela Marie Beecham. Michelle Lee Coleman. Destiny A. DiMaggio. Amanda E. Foster. Alan James Franklin. Hannah E. Frost. Hunter Gullish. Jeremy Lane Hebenthal. Joseph Thomas Hook. Daniel Robert Jones. Shelby Renee Maanick. Tracy McCabe. Catherine L. Rivers. Abby Marie Schaffly. Jean E. Schmidt. Emily R. Snell. Mark James Fleming. Carly Jo Darnell. Ashley Marie Shea. Jacqueline Y. Snodgrass. Amanda Kelly Springs. Caitlin Marie Stumpner. Matt Gavin Zambati. Aileen Zepeda. Bridget M. Golly.
Congratulations to you.
Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and staff, and of course, the stars of the show this evening, the graduates of 2019. My name is Kira Wood, and I am humbled and honored to be your new alumni speaker this evening. As a student ambassador and an honors graduate of the communications program, it is my pleasure tonight to welcome the graduates as we move forward as accomplished alumni. In 1998, the BC3 Education Foundation presented a ceremonial mace to the college in honor of the 30th commencement. At each yearly commencement ceremony, a student representative of the current graduating class attaches a tassel, signifying the transition from student to alumni. Continuing in this tradition, the 2019 tassel representing this year's graduating class is presented by Kelly Criley. Kelly is an honors graduate in chemistry. The attachment of this tassel welcomes us, the class of 2019, as the newest members of the BC3 alumni community. Thank you, Kelly. The BC3 Alumni Association was created to preserve the history of the college, to improve the college relationship with the alumni and the community, and advance the mission of BC3. The Alumni Association serves the college, the alumni, current students, and the community by offering programs, services, and events which provide professional and social networking, while enhancing the connection to BC3. Graduates, today is our day. We join the ranks of over 22,000 other proud BC3 alumni. We have become a part of BC3's history, and I encourage each and every one of you to discover the benefits of joining the Alumni Association. As I close, I would like to thank BC3 because it gave me so much more than I ever realized. It gave me a chance to stay close to home for my ailing mother. She suffers from a rare and fatal genetic brain condition called Huntington's disease. Though it is rare, its symptoms mimic are a combination of the symptoms of ALS, Parkinson's disease, and Alzheimer's all in one. She was not able to be here tonight, but I hope that I am making her proud. My mother's, thank you. My mother's illness has amplified the importance of family. BC3 allowed me to grow my own family, and each and every student here tonight has created their own family. Always carry that with you, and always remember that no matter where you made it or who is in it, it's put on the back of my cap and tattooed on the back of my shoulder blade and in my heart that family is everything. Graduates of 2019, I extend my best wishes to all of you in your endeavors and welcome you again as proud alumni of Butler Community College. Congratulations, and oh my God, we frickin' did it! Woo!
Tonight, we have witnessed and acknowledged those who are well prepared to inherit and to influence the future. On behalf of the entire Butler County Community College family, I extend our sincerest congratulations to you, the graduates. As we exit the field house, I would like to draw your attention to the following. You will have the opportunity to take photos in front of the college's Conestoga wagon. The wagon will be located in the Founders Hall reception area courtyard. And of course, we have a reception in Founders Hall to honor our 2019 graduates. Now, if you will please stand and join Michael Mara as we sing our alma mater and remain standing for the benediction presented by Reverend Dahlhoff.
The
As we leave this moment of celebration with renewed confidence in the future, may we go with a deeper sense of the gifts of those we have honored this night. May we go more aware of the gifts we have to bring to the community around us. May we go in confidence, surrounded by the one who has given us life. Amen.
Are you moving at the speed of business? File transfers, multiple locations, video chat. Companies these days are using more data than ever, and it's got to be fast. With gigabit internet from Armstrong Business Solutions, you can keep up with the pack no matter what size your company is. We can provide your business a reliable connection to our advanced fiber optic network with speeds from 100 megs up to 10 gigs per second. Get your business in the fast lane. Armstrong Business Solutions. Your business is our business.